Welcome to the MCLA Know Your Network podcast. Know your network, grow your community, learn what MCLA has to offer. Explore MCLA's community one conversation at a time.
Welcome to the Know Your Network podcast, where we interview all of your favorite departments here at MCLA. Today we have several very wonderful guests from TRiO. So can I have each of you introduce yourselves and talk about your role here at TRiO?
Sure.
Great.
Should I go first?
Yeah.
All right. My name is Cassie Rochelo. I'm the Director of TRiO Student Support Services here at MCLA. And I'll pass the intros to my right.
Yes, my name is Hariri Sai, and I'm Assistant Director of Academic Advising and Support and TRiO SSS. And my role is to link those two departments together, and that's my role.
That's awesome.
Hi, my name is Monica. I'm a TRiO scholar as well as a TRiO ambassador. I've been a TRiO scholar since 2023, but an ambassador since 2025. My role as an ambassador is really promoting TRiO services and advocating and doing things to kind of let people know that resources are here, like being on this podcast.
Awesome. Well, thank you guys all so much for that. Very nice to meet you all or talk to you again. And can you guys share an overview of TRiO's role at MCLA and the overall main objective of TRiO?
Sure. TRiO is a federally funded program, and we have the Student Support Service program here at MCLA. And I like to say that TRiO is here to support scholars to college, through college, and whatever is next for them. We offer academic support. We offer students advising support and programming and community here both at MCLA, but being a TRiO scholar makes you part of a larger community. As I mentioned, it's a federally funded program, and there are over 6 million TRiO graduates out there working right now in the world, so you become part of that community as well. We support students through their wins, their successes we celebrate, and then some challenges that may be present during college. So personal enrichment, academic support.
Imagine that we have a student on an academic journey. Our first mission is make sure that he or she or they belong. So you belong is what we stand for. Mm-hmm. And imagine that there's lots of imagining here. That when you start the academic journey, you come with admission. You get admitted to a college or university. You register for courses. We come here and provide academic advising, such as course guidance, academic progress monitoring, etc. And of course, there's faculty. They also play a great role in that. Then the second step comes after that. What comes next comes paying for it. We also provide financial and college navigation support, such as FAFSA assistance, financial literacy workshops, scholarship application help, and even beyond that, to graduate school application support. So what comes after that? After that comes midterms. You're registered. You're ready to study. We have midterms, assignments. We also provide academic support in terms of one-on-one tutoring, in terms of group tutoring sessions as well. We call them PALS sessions. They're not in effect right now, but they will hopefully next semester. We have supplemental instruction. We can send referrals to the writing studio or the math drop-in, study skill workshops, time management, organization coaching. We provide all these. Mm-hmm. And as she was talking, Cassie was talking about additional enrichment and services. If you can tell us more about Hamilton.
Yes. So in November, we took a group of scholars to go see a live production of Hamilton. So what I should have said when I talked about TRiO helping students, we serve a specific population of students. So to become a TRiO scholar, you need to either be a first generation student, meaning the first in your family to attend college, or a student from a low income background, or a student with disabilities. So the grant is awarded to MCLA to help those pockets of students persist and achieve both their personal goals and professional goals. And so that, as Diana was explaining through that journey, we set up intentional programming, and one of them is cultural enrichment. So to expose students to opportunities that maybe they have not experienced before. And in November, we went to see a live production of Hamilton, and we thought that really hit on many of the notes that some of our scholars might identify with. Being new, being the first in their family to achieve something, such as college. And so really our program varies from trips to Hamilton to academic support, as Diana was mentioning, but at the root of the purpose is really to help scholars achieve their goals and through college and persist and graduate, and to help MCLA support their students with graduation and beyond.
Awesome. That's really great. Thank you guys both for your amazing explanations of all of that. That's really cool. Really cool what you guys are doing. And what are some of the academic services that TRiO can provide students?
So far, as I said, we provide academic support, academic advising, financial and college navigation support, additional enrichment and services. We also have other services, but mainly, we summarized all this in a nice, academic journey where we guided. I guided the story towards where I envisioned a typical student, going through the entire process till the end, till they graduate. Yeah.
Each scholar is assigned a success advisor in TRiO. So we know that students come here and they have their academic advisor. They may have a community if they're an athlete within their team. When you're a TRiO scholar, you have an advisor assigned to you as a TRiO scholar, and we're with you from the start to the end of your journey, learning about where your goals are. And we know those aren't all linear. Monica, would you mind talking a little bit about that role of having an advisor? I know you've had a few TRiO advisors in your time here at MCLA, but what has that relationship or that role, how has that supported you? I don't mean to ask questions.
No, you can ask questions. Yeah, that's fine. It's okay. It's okay.
Yeah. I think that having a TRiO advisor was really helpful, not only for like academic needs, but also like in personal life, because like Sherry Ann, she was a TRiO advisor who was here, but she's not here anymore, which is so sad, but she was awesome. She helped me with a lot of things that were like outside of academics as well, which I think is just really helpful. Like she actually gave me this like whole packet of learning cursive just because I randomly was like, I want to learn cursive. I think that having an advisor is good to go to. Like for me, if I'm looking for something, school related and everything, because there are just so many resources that TRiO has. But I also like having an advisor for like personal life goals as well. So I just think it's really beneficial.
Yeah, that's awesome. So TRiO can help you with things that aren't just like academic needs and stuff.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Mm-hmm.
That's really great.
We have a TRiO success plan that applies to every TRiO scholar, and they benefit with their advisors with that plan because we guide them through academic, personal goals, career goals, etc.
Yeah. Awesome. Can you share a few things that are in the success plan?
Yes, as I said, the goals. So we have academic goals, personal goals, career goals.
Right.
So it provides a trajectory for them to look towards the future. We guide them through it in case they want to go to graduate school, let's say. That's part of their academic goals, so we help them through that. So this is where our services come in.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And it's a holistic model, so we know that students are beings, and they bring talents and skills and
Absolutely.
experiences, and we value and honor each individual unique student and what they bring to this community. And so their plans are designed and driven by them. They decide on their goals. It's not the end goal and the purpose of TRiO is success and retention and graduation rates, but we know that students are more than a degree and more than one thing. So their plans, their success plans are designed in a holistic model of what's important to them right now, where do they see themselves in 5 years, and 10 years, and what are areas that maybe have they haven't been able to pay attention to. It could be, I used to paint. I used to paint, and I'd like to do that a little bit more. So we will help them find time in their schedule to squeeze some joy or into their schedule, or room to dream. Like, this is over. College can be overwhelming at times.
Yeah.
So just a space to slow down and remember that you're worthy of your dream. And what is your dream? And maybe just ponder that question and chew on it for a little bit.
I'd like to say it's an ultimate success plan.
Right.
It's ultimate. Yes.
Awesome. And it's like sort of personalized to the scholar.
Absolutely.
Great. Like in terms of like where they want to go after college, major, interests, hobbies, stuff like that. What are some of TRiO's services for personal and professional development?
All right. We have had a series of workshops, and our workshops also serve TRiO scholars. Some of them are, let's say, for example, related to confidence building and self-advocacy, stress management, wellness workshop, which was today from 11:30 to 1. We also have mentorship opportunities. We have referrals to campus and community resources. So in terms of personal development services, we have a lot, especially if we want to meet with the personal goal of our TRiO scholar. We customize. So we make sure that what they need is what they will get.
That's great. Awesome. So a lot of stuff available like outside of academic.
Yes,
resources.
we have a lot of workshops now and forever.
Forever.
Yes.
Okay. I love a good workshop. Yeah, that's great.
We know that MCLA is a small community. We're small but mighty. But sometimes if you're first in your family to go to college, there's that hidden curriculum, career services, and everything's an acronym here at MCLA. So students may not know or might not feel comfortable yet going to career services, or what is MDIC, the Math Drop-In Center. So we connect students to our colleagues and our allies and our campus partners, so that they can experience all of what MCLA offers all of our students. Sometimes we'll invite them in to collaborate on some of our workshops. We also extend our community outside of MCLA. In the past, TRiO has invited some financial leaders in the community to come in and talk about budgeting and how to pay for college. Some students may be coming here and didn't have a college fund, but they are determined to graduate from college. And so we've partnered with local businesses to come in and talk about the different ways in which the student might be able to pay for college, accruing the least amount of debt possible.
It's great. It's very, very helpful. It can be very overwhelming. Just the fact, like the process to get into college is overwhelming a lot of the time. So it's really great that you guys help out with that. Yeah, fantastic.
Decision making. I feel like there's so many choices, and that's great to have choices, but sometimes that can be overwhelming. So just having a community, somebody to talk through those choices and help with that decision making process. We certainly don't make decisions for students, but we help them find their answers or explore their opportunities and possibilities.
Their North Star.
Yes. Serve as a compass as they navigate this journey. And I also want to say that we are new. We are a new TRiO team. So MCLA was awarded this TRiO grant for 5 years, so we're here to stay. But this staff of myself, Diana, Monica, and Danielle Galietti, who's our TRiO coordinator, we are new to TRiO here at MCLA. So I started just in this September of this year. So Monica's really the rock star here, who's been with TRiO the longest as a student. And Diana and Danielle came on board at the start of the spring, November and January. So January, maybe November, December, January. So we are a new team, and we are here to support this 5-year grant that MCLA was awarded for TRiO. So our program
Great.
is new, but it's still developing.
Awesome. Well, you guys are doing a great job so far. Just wanted to say,
Thank
Thank
you.
all y'all. All right. Joining us now is Danielle. So would you like to share a little bit about your role at TRiO?
Absolutely. So I am a project coordinator and success advisor with TRiO Student Support Services here at MCLA.
Great. So I know we talked earlier a little bit about the requirements to be a TRiO scholar, but would you like to share a little bit about what the application process typically looks like?
Yeah, absolutely. It's a very simple application form. We typically will send those out in communications, but students can also go on to the MCLA website and look up TRiO. And on the TRiO page, there will be a link that says, click here to apply. It's a dynamics form. So once you click on that link, it'll automatically populate your name and your A number. And there's just a couple questions that kind of ask about your interest and what your needs are, and what type of support you're looking for. We'll get that form pretty quickly. It'll come right into our inbox. Our incredible director, Cassie, will look through that, and we pretty much accept everyone. If you want to be a TRiO scholar and you want to be here, we want you here.
All right. So Monica, can I just ask how TRiO has impacted you as a student and also as an ambassador?
Yeah, sure. As a TRiO scholar, I think that along with having a TRiO advisor and all the resources that TRiO provides, I think the opportunities I have, like going to certain events like the Hamilton trip that I went on, which was really awesome. I got to see the production live. I think maybe like 2 years ago, I went to the Boston Aquarium, and I've attended some workshops too. And I feel like those are some things I probably wouldn't have come across on my own, or like if I was at home, I wouldn't have those types of opportunities. So I think as a TRiO scholar, I've definitely have been able to do things that I wouldn't have before. As a TRiO ambassador, I think that TRiO has really helped me get into a leadership role and being able to step out of my comfort zone a little bit, learning how to network a little more too. I think that is beneficial for me, not only like career-wise, but I also think in general, personal growth, TRiO just really helped me with. So
That's great. Awesome. And for Danielle and Cassie, how has TRiO allowed you to establish more of a connection and work with students in a way that you wouldn't have otherwise?
TRiO has allowed me to work with students who are first in their family, and that lands with me on a personal level. I was first in my family to attend college. I also was from a low-income background, so I can remember my time navigating college and the first time I had to fill out the FAFSA, and so it has allowed me to walk alongside students and support them in some transitions that I know for me personally were challenging or new or difficult, and I could remember feeling a certain way about certain things. And so being able to maybe make that a little less scary for a student, or empower them to grow personally beyond and navigate those feelings and know that they have a place here and that they do belong here, is really personally, it gives me purpose, and it's really special to me. I very much enjoy that, and I might not have had that opportunity if I weren't in this role.
Yeah, I second that. When I was in undergrad, I was a McNair Scholar, which is part of the TRiO programming. And as a first generation and also from a low-income background, I understand sort of the challenges of showing up on a huge campus and not knowing anyone and not knowing what FAFSA means, not knowing what opportunities are out there for me. And it can be really scary and definitely a challenge. And so having that support was incredible and helped me to kind of unlock my own potential and to learn how to navigate that system. And so stepping into this role has been just what Cassie said. It's been so meaningful and so purposeful. And it's so great to be able to step into that role, to be a guide, to be a leader, but to also hold space, because I know that my experience is not everyone's experience. And there are a plethora of other experiences that each student has. And so any space I can hold or any knowledge or support that I can provide, it gives you such great joy and sense of purpose. And it's so rewarding to watch these incredible young students just achieve their dreams and their successes.
Yeah, that's great. So it's like about helping students have the best possible like college experience. Make the most out of it.
Yeah, absolutely. And to see what's out there for them, because there's so much that we don't even realize. Whether it's opportunities to leave the country for the first time, right? To travel abroad, to study abroad. I never thought that I would have that opportunity. And being in college, there are those opportunities to get outside of your community, to broaden your perspective, to see new things, opportunities to put on a blazer and to stand in front of a room and to present your research that you may never thought you could have done before. And I think it's so great to be able to empower students and to show them what opportunities are here in which they can not just imagine themselves in these roles, but to actually step into those roles and to feel what it's like to be in that space.
That's great. Wow. Yeah, it's like going to college is kind of like a whole new world for a lot of people. And having this opportunity that opens new doors is, I think, very needed in a community, in a good campus community.
And it really is joyful to watch scholars either stay curious or become curious and to take those risks. And I look at Monica because I've seen Monica really stretch and challenge herself, stellar academic student, but in areas where this leadership role and taking on a lead TRiO ambassador and doing things that maybe weren't always comfortable, but is really stepping into that space. And it does bring such joy to be able to celebrate those wins and successes and all the individual strengths that students bring here to MCLA.
Yeah. It's great. It sounds like TRiO has been very empowering.
It has been. Yeah.
That's awesome. It's really cool. Awesome. So do you guys have any upcoming events you'd like to highlight in the next couple months?
Absolutely. So I wanted to kind of share this dream sort of collaboration that we are working on with the help of our TRiO ambassadors. We're situated in this space, which is really unique, that we have two other collegiate institutions that are so close and nearby. And it was sort of a dream to think, well, what happens when we start to look at our neighboring institutions and we bring together staff and student leadership to dream and to see what can come of a partnership, and can we create more opportunities for professional development amongst our leadership, our scholars, our students, to network, to learn about each other, to learn about what ways they can be supported and how we can bring that into our space. So tomorrow we will be meeting with leadership at Williams College and their first gen, Williams First, as well as at BCC. And we'll have a forum where our students will lead some icebreakers. So they'll get to step into that role to lead almost like a conference and participate in a dialogue and a discussion. So I'm really excited about that and what will come of it, and to just see our students taking on that initiative and to step into that leadership role.
And this was something, so the TRiO team meets weekly, and we talk about trends we're seeing. So we mentioned every TRiO scholar gets an advisor. So we're meeting with students throughout the week, and we meet weekly and say, what are we seeing right now? What are our students telling us that they need? What are some trends? And so this was born kind of out of a response to that. So we saw that students are like, May's going to be here. What's next? Are there internships? Am I going into the workforce? I need some more professional development. So this really came from identifying what we're hearing students say that they want right now. And we said, well, what can we do to build that muscle of networking, capitalize on our identities and what's important to us in our neighborhood, and what can we do from that? So it was born from what is really a response to what we're seeing in our student meetings, and that is kind of where this came from. So we don't know where it'll go. We know it'll go someplace great, but just wanted to say that that's something we tried to be responsive to today's students. We know that needs change. Students change, all of our needs change, and we try to respond to what students need right now and what we're capable of offering.
Yeah, I absolutely love that. And that is something that as we meet and as we talk and as we start to hear from our population and our scholars, we're constantly trying to tailor our workshops and our offerings to meet them to where they're at.
Wow, that's great. That sounds awesome. A lot of really great community building going on with TRiO, sounds like. That's great. Awesome. And are there any other upcoming events you'd like to highlight at all?
Should we talk about bowling?
Yes.
Yeah.
Great.
We're taking a group of scholars bowling, right? April 2nd.
Yes.
I'll let Monica or Danielle tell more details.
Can you tell me more details so I can say more details?
Absolutely.
Okay.
So we're teaming up with First Gen. So it'll be TRiO students and first generation. I believe they're also called the Blue Gold Collective. Is that correct? Yes. Okay. And so we will be going to Valley Park Bowling right here in North Adams to participate in Candlepin Bowling, which is a very New England activity. And it seems like Candlepin Bowling has only stayed within this small region of New England, which creates this beautiful sort of like sense of place. And I'm hoping to get someone to join us to share a little bit more about the history of it. Social activity, also lesson of like learn a little bit about the history of the activity, cultural enrichment, also creating a sense of place and grounding us here in this area of New England and the Berkshires.
That was a lot.
Was that? Oh, sorry. I'm sorry, Monica.
You kind of just said it.
Oh, no.
Let's see how I can word that. Yeah, there's actually an event coming up April 2nd, I believe, where we're going to take some TRiO scholars bowling, actually candlepin bowling, which I've never heard of, so it'll be new for me too. But it's apparently something that only really happens in New England, like it's a history type of thing. So it'll be like an educational thing as well, but also really fun in a way to connect with other peers, which I actually want to say TRiO has also helped me with meeting new people. I think that's another good opportunity, is that through these types of events and workshops, you get to see who your peers are, especially because it's such a small school. It's nice to know who's like actually around. And yeah, I think it's a good way to make connections and friendships.
Yeah, like new friends, new collaborators,
Exactly.
find out you have common interests. Yeah, that's awesome. That sounds super exciting. Bowling is really fun. I like bowling. Awesome. And so closing question, sort of, and any of you guys can answer because it kind of applies to all of you. But how can faculty and staff help better support the TRiO program?
Send your students to TRiO. Lex, are you a TRiO scholar?
No.
Lex, if you think you might qualify as a TRiO scholar, we would love to have you join our community. But if there is faculty, staff out there who are working with a student and think that they might benefit from our services and bring more joy to this amazing, powerful space of TRiO, there is a referral form on the portal page. I believe it's under everyone. Or all, whatever that link is on the portal page. It either says, I think it says all. Thank you, Danielle.
Sorry.
Down the bottom, towards the bottom of that list, there is a form. It says TRiO referral form. Faculty, staff members, RASMs. You can fill that form out and we will reach out to that student, or we may reach out to you to see if you already have that relationship with the student and see if we can recruit them into our TRiO program. We are tasked to serve 160 scholars each year, so we do have space to serve 160 TRiO students. We are currently sitting at 157, so we have some space left here to recruit a few more students. So if there are a faculty, staff member out there who thinks that there may be a student who could find community and in TRiO, please do fill out that recommendation form. Email works out as well. So we are a small and mighty school. If you're not keen on dynamic forms, you can send any one of us, Monica, Danielle, Diana, or myself, an email and say, I think the student might be a great addition to TRiO, and that works too.
All right. Well, I'll do that.
Thank you, Lex.
I'm a man of my word. I'll do that. I got you.
Thank you.
Great. Awesome. Well, thank you. Awesome. Did anybody else want to add to that question at all?
Not specifically to that question, but I don't know if we mentioned that TRiO is located in Mark Hopkins Hall.
Oh, that's a good thing to mention. Yeah.
I was like, I want to make sure. So we are located on the first floor of Mark Hopkins Hall alongside disability resources as well as academic advising and support. So these three departments kind of live in that area, in that space, and we work together really collaboratively to help support students and amongst each other as colleagues. That space, we have our TRiO suite in Mark Hopkins 103. So we love having students come, having scholars come, utilize the space. We have a little couch, we have chairs, come, bring your homework, bring your books, study, your laptop. Myself and Diana, we're always there. We have an open door policy. So we love when scholars just like pop in. If you need advice, you want to share a celebration with us, if you just want to relax or work on some homework, we always like to hold that space and keep our doors open for all to come and visit, or even if you have any questions. Also, the Trailblazer Tutor Center lives on that floor with us. My colleague Diana, she runs that space. We're frequently referring our scholars out there. It is incredible space for students to come to learn from their peers and to benefit from that one-on-one support. I forgot how I was going to say that. Sorry.
I think Diana's coming up on a future Know Your Network podcast. I think Diana will be on this podcast, Lex. Correct me if I'm wrong, to speak about tutoring.
Sounds great.
Yeah.
You're with me on tutoring.
Awesome. So stay tuned for that episode, Know Your Network viewers. We'll talk a lot more about tutoring then. Sounds great.
Great.
Awesome. Well, I guess with all of that being said, are there any closing thoughts you'd like to share at all? Just join TRiO.
Join TRiO. But thank you so much, Lex, for inviting us onto the show. This official recording studio is amazing. Thank you so much. This has really been exciting. And thank you for having TRiO on your podcast.
Oh, I mean, thank you all for coming on. And thank you for all that you do for the community. It's a very valuable thing, and thank you guys so much for speaking on that today. Really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Great.
Hi, everyone. Thank you.
Yay, awesome.
Thank you.
All right. Well, that's today's Know Your Network. Stay tuned for the next episode. Thanks for watching. To join us on the next Know Your Network podcast, send requests to samlab@mcla.edu. To follow us on Instagram and YouTube, see the links in the description.